As the Emirates prepares to host an international climate conference, the oil-rich Gulf state said it's seeking to build a strong economic case for climate action. Critics, however, say the move is driven by nation branding and a desire to influence global climate negotiations. Sebastian Kessler explains that while the oil revenues keep flowing, Gulf states are eyeing trillion-dollar green opportunities while planning for a post-oil future. The humanitarian situation remains dire at the Poland-Belarus border, where thousands of migrants from the Middle East continue to languish amid a standoff between Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko and the European Union. Sultan Al-Khan spoke with Syrians who flew from Minsk in hopes of crossing the border, but rather than gaining European asylum, they ended up stranded in makeshift camps or scammed by smugglers. Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett is ramping up efforts to boost Jewish settlements in the occupied Golan Heights. Maza Muellam writes that the move reflects the PM's urgent political needs because since taking office some 6 months ago, he has failed to mobilize public support. As Egypt prepares to supply Lebanon with natural gas from a pipeline that runs through Syria, Cairo is seeking assurances from Washington that the plan won't run afoul of U.S. sanctions targeting the Syrian regime and its backers. The Egyptian Minister of Petroleum and Mineral Resources told Al Monitor's Elizabeth Hagedorn that Egypt needs a clear document that would exempt us or would clear us from any possible sanctions. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi's recent trip to Ethiopia drew blowback in Egypt, which is locked in a bitter dispute with Addis Ababa over the Nile River Dam. A former Egyptian ambassador to Beijing told Khaled Hassan that China isn't choosing sides, but instead looking out for its interests in the East African country. Finally, our hot take this week on how the Emirates once threatened to pull out of a $23 billion weapons deal with Washington, and how it looks like the deal is now likely to advance. Read all of this and more at our website. I'm Joe Snell, and that's your takeaway.